I would like to observe that the preparation of this ministry submission took place under a very challenging environment arising from the realities of the COVID-19 pandemic. Unlike the previous cases where we would identify a venue and sit down to prepare the report, the outbreak of the pandemic meant that the staff started working on shifts. It was therefore not always possible to bring all staff on board at the same time. We were, however, able to offset these challenges by leveraging on the use of internet and other relevant communication channels. This turned out to be one of the key lessons we've learned out of this process.
On a PS, starting just the concluded PC, we thought it wise to recognize MDAs that have demonstrated willingness and commitment to work with the Directorate in terms of promoting national values in public institutions. Apart from just issuing a compliance certificate, we have identified certain MDAs that have gone out of their way to mainstream national values in their programs, projects, and activities, and report on the same. We have three categories where we are recognizing MDAs. One is ministries, state departments and departments. Then we have parastatals and sagas, and then we have universities and colleges. In the first category, we have the National Treasury that has excelled in this particular area. So the National Treasury then gets a compliance certificate, which is a requirement by the PC, a compliance letter, which is a requirement by the PC unit, and then the Directorate issues a certificate to the National Treasury for exemplary performance in mainstreaming and also reporting on national values. This is a letter addressed to you. This certificate of compliance, the Directorate of National Cohesion and Values awards the National Treasury in recognition of its exemplary performance in compliance with the 2020-21 Performance Contracting Guidelines on the National Cohesion and Values Indicator.
It is a pleasure this afternoon to have this occasion to speak to us about what we have done. I want to appreciate you, Bwana Musili, and your team for, the role that you have taken in your leadership about inculcating, cultivating, and promoting national cohesion and values, and especially in the public service, because the public service is a major actor in any environment. And so for me, that work that you've been doing to support, to mainstream national values and principles of governance as enshrined in Article 10 of the Constitution is really, really very honorable work. I want to tell you that we are encouraged and we take cognizance of what we have scored in the fiscal year 2020-2021. Of course, we put in a lot of effort to make sure that we get to where we are. And we are cognizant that His Excellency the President is supposed to do this according to the Constitution. Article 132 is the one which says what His Excellency the President will do. And us, being his appointees, and we all work for His Excellency the President, we have nothing else to do other than to make sure that we deliver. And that is where I'm saying, watch this space. What we can do, we will do. We'll even do it better. Let us commit ourselves. Yeah? We are really happy that we have consistently continued to improve on the commitments, and also we have demonstrated that enhanced depth that we are picked, and we continue to pick it as we do our things. And this is actually just the way we do it, because I think Treasury is so specialized, such that if we did not do our things the way we do them, you would see a lot of problems in this country. Yeah, so that is what we are bringing in as we apply ourselves to the issues about national cohesion and values. So we are just making sure that we implement everything, we ensure that we are strict, and we are fair to even the reporting deadlines and timelines that are given. We are very cognizant of that.
We have had very many successes, which is very good. Unfortunately, sir, we are not very good at celebrating ourselves. To be number one in this respect, and to be number one in performance contracting in the entire government, It's not a small feat. And I think we need to get a way of celebrating ourselves as a motivation to these officers as they dedicate themselves, as they commit their time.
PS, wish also to note that as PMU, we shall continue to sustain this endeavor with the support of your good office and in collaboration with this committee on the Directorate of National Cohesion and Values.
This is not to say that we were 100% perfect. There are a number of areas that we could have done better. After this process, we intend to carry out an audit on ourselves with a view to ensuring continuous improvements.
Thank you.
Now that you see,